Yo, this your boy DT from DT's Unfiltered Uncensored live here at the Junior Phenom Top 100 North Carolina tournament. And right now I'm sitting down with one of the coaches. What's your name?
Coach James Nance.
Okay, and what team you coach?
Team Fly 2028
Okay, man. And where y'all out of?
out of Salisbury, North Carolina.
Okay, great, man. Well, thank you for taking a moment to sit down with me.
No problem. I appreciate it.
So tell me a little bit about your program.
My program is founded out of Salisbury, North Carolina. We have teams from all the way from second grade all the way up to the high school division. Normally, it's kind of most local kids, what you probably call your shade tree kids.
Okay.
Most of the kids just want to kind of get better. And we've kind of found those kids, man, and they've kind of turned into some real great ball players and some real fine young men off the court, man. So we're just really trying to continue to grow our program and trying to give these boys another opportunity, man, to get to the next level.
Okay. How long has the program been around for?
The program's been around probably about 15 years now.
Okay. Have you been here from the beginning to the end?
No, actually, man, my sons, man, they're just starting to grow up now. And they've been playing. They started in fourth grade, and I've started coaching them when they were in the fourth grade. Man, I've been a part of Fly for right now, going on about 4 years.
Okay, and how you enjoying being part of the program?
Man, I love it, man. It's an awesome program to be a part of, man. It's really family oriented, man. And Team Fly stands for family. We're trying to keep Fly together. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, man, a lot of the kids, bro, they don't really have anybody to kind of look up to, man. So we give them an opportunity to kind of step out and have like a mentor, big brother program, somebody to look up to, man. So we do a lot in the community.
Okay, cool, man. So what are you looking forward to this weekend?
Man, growth. Honestly, man, I just want my team to get better. That's all. Every time we step on the court, every time we enter the gym, man, it's an opportunity for us to get better, man, and to challenge ourselves. So we just come out here, man, compete, man, at the highest level. High energy, high effort, man. That's the only way to be able to get through, man, especially a 2-day tournament like this, man, with all this great competition out here, man. You got to have the energy and you got to have the effort.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about your team. What do you think some of the strongest points for your team? What's the strongest thing about you?
I think the strongest thing about my team, man, is the unity, togetherness that they play with. They play for each other, man. There's a lot of unselfishness, man. They look for the next person, man, the next score. The next pass, on defense, they talk, man, they move, they play well together, man. They look for each other, they trust each other, they have each other's back, and they just talk and communicate. So I think my team, man, is really together, together. A lot of teams, you get and say, oh, man, we can score the ball well. No, I just think we play well together, man. I mean, when you play well together, man, the scoring is going to happen, the defense is going to happen, and the energy and the effort will be there.
Okay, what's your coaching style like? What you would say?
Oh man, my coaching style is like I'm playing. So when you see me, man, you probably gonna say, man, he's sweating like he's been in the game. So that's me, man. If my team can match my energy and my coaching level, my coaching energy on the sideline, man, then I know my team's ready to play because I'm always ready to coach. I'm always ready to come out here and push and motivate. And so I think that's what it'll be.
Okay, and what do you think is so important about having a coach of your stature that care, that love, that dare support your team? What do you think is important about that, having that with the team? Because you have some coaches like yourself, then you have coaches who show up to practice, leave right after, don't talk, show up to game, then leave. There's no chemistry.
I think it just boils down to trust, really trust. If some of these young men, man, and that might have both parents at home, have a father figure at home and a great father figure at home, but can still look at you as another father figure in their life and trust you, man, that's going to have the right direction for them, man, when they step into the gym and kind of help them off the court as well. And I think that's the only thing that you can have, man. Without trust, man, you have nothing. So if your kids can't trust you, your coaching style can't trust you to lead them off the court between games, when you're waiting to play for the next game, when you go out to eat, man, if you can't be trusted, then you won't have a team, you won't have a program. So I think being able to have kids and parents that trust you, it helps build your program.
Okay, cool. So what is this your first time playing in Junior Phenom?
Actually, man, we played last month, and we played in the MLK kickoff here. We lost in the silver bracket championship, man. We finished 2-2 that weekend, so that was our first time in one of the Junior Youth Phenom Top 100 tournaments, man, and we really enjoyed it. So we wanted to come to the Carolina Showcase, man, and continue to try to get better and see where we could be. And so we just played a tough game to the SC Rebels out of South Carolina. Ended up losing by 3, man, but my team got better. There was growth, and so that's just all I can ask for.
How many teams y'all got in the tournament this weekend?
We just got one team in this tournament this weekend. Some of the other teams are kind of just playing a little bit different tournaments, aren't kind of ready for this level of basketball yet, man, because you got to be prepared when you come in here.
Right. Okay, man. Well, I appreciate you taking a moment to sit down with me. Real quick, what do you think about the NBA this year? What do you?
Oh man, the NBA is awesome. My team is having a down year right now. The Charlotte Hornets, we're having a down year, man. But we still got some great players, man. Hopefully, we can get it turned around here in the next year or two. Hopefully, in the draft over the summer. But the NBA is looking good. The trades is crazy now.
Yeah.
The West is loaded. I'm excited to see how the West is going to turn out.
Let me ask you a quick question.
Yeah.
This is something I have an issue with. So I want to get your viewpoint on it. What do you feel about load management?
Uh, I don't like it. You know, I grew up in the '90s. I'm an '80s baby, so I grew up in the '90s. So I grew up watching what I would say I call real basketball. You know what I mean? So they didn't take days off back then. You know, they didn't take games off. They played. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you look forward to. Like it was unheard of to hear a star not playing. Like you didn't hear that. Like even the role players, they played. You know what I'm saying? That's how you knew everybody. So with the load management, I think it's just hurting basketball. It's hurting it. I think so, man, because it's what we idolize. Like my generation idolized Michael Jordan, you know what I'm saying? John Starks, Allen Houston. Like you mimic these players when you used to go out in the yard and play. You know, now like you can tell, man, how the game has kind of changed because most kids just kind of camp out around the 3-point line, and that's just kind of how the game has turned to. So if it can get back to, man, how it was, and I know, you know, life changes, you know, this is how the world has kind of gotten to now, man, but I think if we can get back to, man, is having everybody that's committed and fully wanting to play basketball and just play the games how they get paid for.
Right.
I think, man, it can really turn the game around.
They making 40 million a year, and you playing 60 games a year is kind of like it's cheating the fan. And then my problem is, I say, is when you travel to another state, you got fans there, and say you're Western Conference team, you're going to the East. You only play there one time, and then you load management.
Correct.
So you got fans came out to see you. Now they don't get to see you. So like, I'm gonna tell you real quick. I told one suggestion I made. I think since they doing this, there should be assurance on tickets for free that if they find out your favorite player is not playing load management, you get a full refund on that ticket.
Yep, you should get a full refund, or you should be able to switch your ticket out for a future game.
True.
That should be an option that they should give you. If they're going to allow load management, allow these stars to take games off and not give a heads up of when they're actually going to take a game off, then I think that they should have insurance on that. I agree wholeheartedly with you.
Right. Yeah. All right, man. Well, I appreciate you taking a moment to sit down with me. I know you didn't get the dub, but I know you got another game coming up.
At 1 o'clock.
Okay, so I know you gonna come back with a different game plan. You plan to get that dub, so I wish you the best of luck in the next game.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you for having us.
No problem. Thank you for sitting down with me.